सचिदुलाला श्री हरि कीर्तन में भाल चंदन तिलक मनोहरा भाल तिलक मनोहरा भाल चंदन तिलक मनोहरा तिलक मनोहरा अलका शोभे कपोलन में अलका शोलन में अलका शोभे कपोलन में अलका लन में सुंदर बाला सचिदुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में Chaitanya Mahaprabhu childhood pastimes, how he looks like explaining. Sire chunda darasi bale sire darasi bale sire chunda darasi bale shire वन फुल माला हिय पर डोले वन फुल माला हिय पर डोले पहिरन पीत पीतांबर शोभे पहिरन बे पहिरन पीत पीतांबर शोभे नूपुर रुनु झुनु चरणों में नूपुर रुनु झुनु चरणों में सुंदर बाला सचिदुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में नाचत श्री कीर्तन में राधा कृष्ण एक तनु है राधा कृष्ण एक तनु है निधुवन माझे वंशी बजाए निधुवन माझे वंशी बजाए विश्वरूप की प्रभु जी साही प्रभु जी सा विश्वरूप की प्रभु जी साही प्रभु जी साही आवत प्रकट ही नदिया में आवत में आवत प्रकट ही नदिया में सुंदर बाला सचिदुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में नाचत श्री कीर्तन में कोई गावत है राधा कृष्ण नाम कोई राधा कृष्ण नाम कोई गावत है राधा कृष्ण नाम कोई राधा कृष्ण नाम कोई गावत है हरि गुणगान हरि गुणगान, कोई गावत है हरि गुणगान। मंगलतान मृदंग रसाला, मंगलतान मृदंग रसाला, आला बाजता है कोई रंगन में, बाजता है कोई रंगन में, रंगन में। सुंदर बाला सचिदुलाला, नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में। श्री हरि कीर्तन में, सुंदर बाला सचिदुलाला, नाचत श्री हरि कृष्ण में। कीर्तन में हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। मृदंग ब्रिंग मृदंगा ब्रिंग। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Nitai Gorango Nitai Gorango Nitai Nitai Gorango Nitai Gorango Nitai Nitai Gorango Gora Hari Nitai Gora 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 Hari Gora 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 Hari Hari Jaya Satchinandana Gora Hari Patita Pavana Gora Hari Pati Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Ram Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Sri Radhe Nata Sri Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Sri Radhe Nata Sri Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Gora Hari Jaya Gora Hari Gora Hari Jaya Gora Hari Rahari Hari Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Jam Vishpad Pranta Pariviraj Kacharya Stottar Shata Srimad Divine Grace of Charnaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Slardas Thakur Jai Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Sri Sri Radha Radhanath Ki Jai Sri Sri Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai Sri Sri Gauranitai Ki Jai Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Translation. This gorgeous boy is darling child of Mother Shachi, dancing in the kirtan of chanting Lord Hari's names. His forehead is adorned with the drawings of sandalwood paste, and his enchanting locks of hair are shining in a splendorous fashion as they bounce upon his cheeks. Mataji, it's number 4. Nimai Pandit, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before becoming sannyas, Nimai, because he was born under the neem tree. The tree is still there. Those who go to Yoga Pit in Mayapur can see. So in childhood also, when the children cry, and anybody going there, if they chant Hare Krishna, child becomes okay. Some ladies pinch him so that he can cry, others can do the kirtan. He will be happy. So that's why I say that he likes to hear. Nidhuvan, you all know. Nidhuvan is the place where Radha Krishna's eternal pastime taking place even today. In the Sevakund there is a Nidhuvan, the small temple. There, it is said that Radha and Krishna every day in the night they come and spend their time doing dance, everything. The morning disappear. That's why by evening 6, in winter, even before 6, at the sunset, they close the temple. Nobody can enter. And before closing the temple, they prepare the nice bed with the flowers, and on the side table kumkum and turmeric powder to create the auspiciousness. Fruits, ever they keep it. In the morning you come, all the flowers here and there, and fruits gone, fruits half eaten. The many people try to find out who is that. They put on the seal also, lock. Maybe somebody thought after Pujari goes, somebody entering doing. They police put the seal on the lock. Nobody could find out. So this is strong belief that there. If you go to Vrindavan, you can go and see it. The daytime, morning 6, Pujari come and open the seal, and evening 6 o'clock. So that is the Nidhuvan. And the same Nidhuvan, Sevakunj only, Shamananda also, he found the ankle belt of Radharani. So that is a very holy place in Vrindavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Yasyanubhavamakala srutisaramekam adhyatmadipamati shitam tamundam samsarinam karunaya purana guhyam samyasasunamupayami gurum maninam narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim yasam tato jayamudiraye nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is called Dwadashachari mantra. Dwadash means 12. In this mantra, there are 12 alphabets are there. Okay? Other mantra related to Krishna is Namo Narayana, which is called Ashtachari mantra. Today we will discuss which one is there in the paper. Which verse? 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8? Which one? 4, 5, 8. Huh? 4 over. 4 and 5. 4 already over. 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one you got? 8 is there. So 5, 6, 7 we just go through, then recite 8. Ajnapta evam kupite namanyuna sadeva devam parichakrame vibhum mene tadatmana sangaram hasa mayasam tata sahasrishnum. Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, that black person was the personified anger of Supreme Personality Godhead, and he was prepared to execute the orders of Lord Shiva. Thus, considering himself capable of coping with any power offered against him, he circumambulated Lord Shiva. Anviyamanas rudra parshadai bhushamna dadbhirvyadanat suro sovaram udhyamya shulam jagadanta kantakam samprahadravad bhushana bhushanangri. Many other soldiers of Lord Shiva followed the fierce personality in a tumultuous uproar. He carried a great trident, fearful enough to kill even death, and on his legs he wore bangles which seemed to roar. 7. Atharvijo yajamanas sadasya kukumbudi cha prasamicharenum tamakime tatkruta jobhu iti dvijapatnyascha dadhyu. At that time, all the persons assembled in the sacrificial arena, the priest, the chief of the sacrificial performance, and brahmanas and their wives, wondered where the darkness was coming from. Later they could understand that it was a dust storm, and all of them were full of anxiety. 8. Repeat with me. Vata na vanti nahi santi dasyavaha prachina barihir jivati yogradanda gavo na kalyanta idam kruto rajo loko dhuna kim pralayaya kalpate vatanavanti nahi santi dasyava प्राचीन बर्जी जबती होग्रदंडा जीवत गावो न काल्यां तैदं कृतो रजो लोको धुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वाता न वान्ति नहि सन्ति दस्यवा प्राचीन बर्हि जीवति उग्रदंडा गावो न काल्यां तैदं कृतो रजो लोको धुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वाता न वान्ति नहि सन्ति दस्यवा प्राचीन बर्हि जीवति उग्रदंडः गावो न काल्यन्त इदं कृतो रजा लोकोऽधुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वातानवान्ति नैसन्ति दस्य वा प्राचीन भरिज्जीवति योग्रदण्डा गावो न काल्यन्त इदं कुतो रजो लोकोऽधुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वातानवान्ति नैसन्ति दस्य वा प्राचीनवरीजीवति योग्रदण्डा गावो न काल्यन्त इदं कृतो रजो लोकोऽधुना किं प्रलयाय कल्प माताजी वातानवान्ति नहि सन्ति दस्य वा प्राचीनवरिज्जीवति योगदण्डा गावो न काल्यन्त इदं कृतो रजो लोकोऽधुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वातानवान्ति नहि सन्ति दस्य वा प्राचीनबर्हिज्जीवति योगदण्डा गावो न कल्यान्त इदं कृतो रजो लोकोऽधुना किं प्रलयाय कल्पते वातः the winds navanti are not blowing na not he because santi are possible dasyava plunderers prachina bari old king bari jivati is living ha still ugradandaha who would sternly punish gavaha the cows na kalayante are not being driven idam this kutaha from where rajaha dust lokaha the planet adhuna now kim is it layaya for dissolution kalpate to be considered ready. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Conjecturing on the origin of the storm, they said, there is no wind blowing and no cows are passing, nor is it possible that the dust storm could be raised by the plunderers. But there is still the strong king Bhari, who would punish them. Where is this dust storm blowing from? Is the dissolution of the planet now to occur? Purport. Specifically significant in this word is Prachina Bhari Jivati. The king of the part of the land was known as Bhari. And although he was old, he was still living and he was very strong ruler. Thus there was no possibility of an invasion by thieves and plunderers. Indirectly it is stated here that thieves, plunderers, rogues and unwanted population can exist only in a state or kingdom where there is no strong ruler. When in the name of the justice thieves are allowed to liberty, the state and kingdoms are disturbed by such plunderers and unwanted population. The dust storm created by the soldiers and assistants of Lord Shiva resembled the situation at the time of dissolution of the world, when there is a need for the dissolution of the material creation, this function is conducted by Lord Shiva. Therefore, the situation now created by him resembles the dissolution of the cosmic manifestation. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chitturnilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Angam Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramanandamadhavam Sri Chaitanyamishwaram Sri Chaitanyamanovistam Tapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Cha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarne He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanshi Vibhushita Karanala Nirajava Pitambara Daruna Bimba Paladarosha Purnendu Sundara Mukhad Aravinda Netra Krishnat Kimapi Tattvamaham na jani Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Ram Hare Hare. Last time we discussed when Sati, eternal consort of Lord Shiva, self-immolation because I have been insulted by her father. She could not tolerate. She left the body by self-immolation. When the news was given to Lord Shiva by Narada, Bhavo Bhavanya Nidhanam Prajapate Rasakrutaya Avagasya Narada. Lord Shiva came to know that how Sati left her body because of insult she felt. So Lord Shiva became very angry. Now he is there, Ashtosh and Bhava, but it becomes like a Rudra. It's very angry. When he was angry, took one hair from his head and hit on the ground. So by that potency, because Lord Shiva was very angry, a personality, very powerful personality with thousands of arms appeared. It says that his name, he was called, what should I do, my Lord? Because he created. So he said, what should I do? He said, go do it. And when he circumambulated, Lord Shiva said, Bhadra, hey Veer means a powerful man, Bhadram te all auspicious too. That is how his name becomes Veera Bhadra. Now you might have seen in Durban also, I came to know some festivals, Shivites, they celebrate putting the big nail through their mouth and tongue. They are called Veerashaivas. They are followers of the not Shiva. The sub branch of the Shivites is the Veerabhadras. So they are called Veerashaivas. Walk on the fire also. These are done by the Veerashaivas, not by the Shaivas. So they worship Veerabhadra. So Veerabhadra, his name becomes Veerabhadra, and having been blessed by Lord Shiva, given permission to go and destroy the yajna. Before, Lord Shiva is powerful enough to destroy and kill Daksha, but because he was the father-in-law, because of that relation he was respecting. Or if I kill Daksha, what happened to Sati? What she will say? Her father has been killed by him. That's why realizing that it is not proper, neither is punished, nor cursed, nor killed. But now that the very Sati is not there, so why to worry for anything? Therefore, it creates a very personality, fearful personality. How does it look like? The black person, avapta evam krupitena manyuna sa deva deva parichakrame vibhum mene tadatma namasankar ramasa mahesam tadakah saishnum. Black person, why the color is mentioned as black? Because the black is the representation of the mode of ignorance. And the red represents the mode of passion. Okay? And the white represents mode of goodness. We can see, that's why Srila Prabhupada said devotees must wear white clothes. The moment we put the white clothes, our consciousness is there. But we come to the temple with the trouser and all this, the consciousness is polluted consciousness. You ask those. The white is the representation of the goodness. So here, the black person he was because of black, because in the mode of ignorance it is. And when you want to punish somebody, you want to kill someone, you cannot be in the mode of goodness. It's not possible. In the mode of goodness, no one can kill, nobody can harm anyone. Because a saintly person who is in the mode of goodness is not envious of any living entity. Even somebody does harm to him, he will not get angry. Rather, he will think that Satyenu kampam susamichamana bhunjana eva atmakrutam vipakam rudvag vapurbhi vidadha namaste jivita yo mukti pade sadaya bhag. Lord Brahma says, a devotee, a sadhu, a person in the mode of goodness, you always think that whatever is happening, it is by the mercy of Krishna. We don't have to criticize anyone, oh, because of him I am suffering. No. It is not, it just became a cause for my suffering. Actually, it is a reaction of my own karma. I told previously, in Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada gives a small story. A Brahman's small boy was killed by the snake bite. He was just crawling in front of the courtyard. He was bitten by the snake, died. Brahman was very powerful. Reciting the mantra, he summoned the snake. When the snake cobra came, he said, I will kill you. Snake said, why you want to kill me? I did no harm. No, you killed my son. No, I didn't kill. But you bite it, yes. I was going on my way. Your child came in front of me. If I am inside your house, then you can say that I am not. But I am just going on my way. My nature is that anyone coming in front, I have to protect myself. So who is at fault? Yeah, when I was going, the time factor, Kala Purush, who made your child to come in front of me, he is responsible. Okay, you go. Then Brahman recited mantras, summoned Kala Purush, personification of time. He came. Brahman said, I will curse you. Why? I did no offense. No, because of you my child died. What happened? When the snake was going on its way, you made my child come in front of it. So he died. So I curse you. So no, I am not at fault. If you are not at fault, who is at fault? Because the karma done by your son in the previous life is the cause. My duty to arrange the things according to the reactions. So finally, we are not, nobody is responsible for our happiness or distress, but we are responsible for ourselves. Depending upon what type of karma we do, we get either good things or bad things. That's why Lord Ramsay says, Satyenukampam susamichamana bhunjana yevatna kutam vipake. Devotee, a sadhu, a Vaishnava, never blame anyone, but he understands that whatever is happening, it is the mercy of the Lord. Maybe if I am not a devotee, the severity of this suffering could have been something very high. Now because of the mercy of Radharani, that intensity is very much reduced, whereby I can tolerate. If I remember last time I gave example, sometimes children become too much adamant. When father slaps, you can find the imprints on that. I came to know in South Africa, parents, they don't slap the children. In India, it happens. And mother also gets angry. Sometimes mother also out of anger, she can slap. But she will raise her hand so high, hit. But you don't find any marking on the stick. Because mother knows how much pain my child can tolerate. Father doesn't know. In the same way, devotee, how much trouble she can tolerate, Radharani knows it. It said that the lordships will minimize that reaction of the karma for the devotees, whereby they can tolerate. So, devotee. That's why the devotee always take it. When we are in the mode of goodness, devotees have to be in the mode of goodness. Then slowly one has to surpass even the mode of goodness to become a good Vaishnava. So, because now Lord Shiva created a personality to destroy the yajna and kill Daksha, one cannot kill or chastise when you are in the mode of goodness. You have to show the anger. When the child is very adamant, you chastise him smiling or showing anger. Show anger. The moment you show anger, you are in the mode of passion and ignorance. Therefore, the personality created by the black means was created in the mode of ignorance. The activity he is going to do is in the mode of ignorance. We have to remember. Lord Shiva, as we say, the activity department of Lord Shiva is in the mode of ignorance. But he is not in the mode of ignorance. He is always in the pure mode of goodness. Shuddha Satogun. Such a Vaishnava, we are trying to become Vaishnava, but he is a born Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam yathashambhu. So it is the personification of anger of the Supreme Lord. Was the personified anger of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, and he was prepared to execute orders of Lord Shiva, thus considering himself capable of coping with any power offered against him, is circumambulated. To get the blessing, it is a process to circumambulate and pay obeisance. Achinyamanas saturudra parshado bhrusham nadadhirvedanastu sobharam ujjamya shulam jagadantakantakam sampravavai ghoshana bhushanangri. So, many other soldiers, means who are the soldiers? Followers of Lord Shiva. Who are they? Pishachas, ghosts. In the ghost also many varieties are there. Darkness are very most dangerous ghost it is. Darkness will trouble. All the ghosts will not trouble. But ghost is a ghost. Okay. Yachas, they are like a brothers of Rakshasas. Rakshasas cannot be taken as a Devayoni, divine birth, but Yachas come under the category of the Devayoni, the category of the demigods, Yachas, but not Rakshasas. But they are brothers to Rakshasas, both the activities same. Yachas, they all followed Virabhadra. He carried a great trident like Lord Shiva. All followers of Lord Shiva are Shaivites, they have the trident only. Fearful enough to kill even death, and on his legs wore bangles which seemed to roar. At the time, all the persons assembled, there were coming like a big crowd, not one, two, three, thousands of them coming with the running. So in the sacrificial arena, everybody could see the big dust coming like it. So dust was so intense that they looked like the night coming up. It's the day, how it is night? Why the darkness coming? They could not understand it. There are no clouds, how it is possible? And somebody said maybe it's the evening time, but it is not evening time. Whereby evening all the cows and cattle comes back from the pasturing grounds. But it is not evening, it's the daytime still. How the cows, cattle will come back? Not possible. Maybe some thieves or dacoits are coming running. Maybe the dust is coming. Because dacoits, they come riding on the horses. It can create the dust storm. But it is not possible. There are no dacoits because the king of the planet at the time was Prachina Bhari. You will come across the story of Prachina Bhari, how powerful was in the further chapters it come up. Prachina Bhari was the ruler. So during the time of Prachina Bhari, there is no question of anybody stealing anything. Because the rule, dharma, can be established only by the iron hand. One cannot establish the dharma with a soft nature, not possible. King is a Kshatriya. He cannot be always in the mode of goodness. Mixed qualities, mode of passion and goodness, both. While doing the justice, he has to be in the mode of goodness, but punishing he has to be in the mode of passion. So, the king is enforce the law with iron hand. When it comes to the criminals, there should be no mercy at all. If at all one wants the peace and prosperity in the society, the criminals has to be dealt with the iron hand. You can just see the Middle East even now. In the practical way also you can see in the Middle East, you don't find any crime at all. You can walk middle of the night all alone any part of the country. No, nothing to worry. Because the punishments are very severe. You commit small offense, small thief, your one hand is cut. When you do second time, other hand is cut. So the punishments are not long like years together, next hearing. In maximum punishment, 3 or 4 days, everything is settled, and because of that one, the law is perfect. You can go to Dubai and see the gold market is about maybe from here to our end of our car park. It's like a usual. And each shop you can find some kilos of gold hanging. There is no burglar bars, no watchman in front of any shop. Enter into the whole market like a U-shape, and the front, one policeman, only one policeman, with a hunter, not any pistol. Hunter on the horse is just patrolling. Nothing else. There is nothing that somebody can steal something from you, no way. Because the law enforcement is very high. Here same Srila Prabhupada also in the purport writes that the king has to enforce the law strictly. One can show the mercy for the people who are following the dharma, rules of the state. Those who do not follow the rules of the state, who create the uselessness in the society, they have to be dealt with the iron hand. They thought that this, conjecturing on the origin of the storm, they said there is no wind blowing and no cows are passing nor is it possible that the dust from could be raised by the plunderers. Because the king is Prachina Bhari, is very strict on the enforcing the law. The purport Srila Prabhupada, they say that there was no possibility of an invasion by the thieves and plunderers. Indirectly stated here that thieves, plunderers, rogues and unwanted population can exist only in a state or kingdom where there is no strong ruler. Unwanted population means children born before their marriage. That is unwanted population. So in the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita also, Arjuna says that if the elders are killed, there will no one to guide, then there will be unwanted population. Unwanted population can create havoc in the society. That's why unwanted population is not desirable. When in the name of the justice, thieves are allowed. Nowadays we can see. Thieves or rapists are given more privilege than the victims. Okay. So that's why in the society, any part of the world, we can see how the crime rate is increasing. When in the name of justice thieves are allowed liberty, the state and kingdom are disturbed by such plunderers and unwanted population. The dust storm created by the soldiers and assistants of Lord Shiva resembles the situation at the time of dissolution. At the time of dissolution will be in a horrible condition. So because of there, all followers of Lord Shiva and everybody was angry, the entire atmosphere is in a polluted condition. When there is a need for dissolution of the material creation, this function is conducted by Lord Shiva. To enable himself to conduct this operation of destruction of the total annihilation of this universe. How many type of annihilation we have? 4 types. So, one of the annihilation continuously every time we are undergoing. What I was before about few minutes, I am not now. Every moment is changing and we don't understand it. The continuity is there, so we don't feel it. It changed. What we were 10 years before, now we are not. Our face is changed. Everything changes, but we don't continue. But Naimitika means periodically. When Lord Brahma's day is gone, there is small annihilation. But when Lord Brahma completes 100 years of age, the total annihilation is there. Okay. So different annihilation. At the time of that annihilation, we enforce the destruction of the entire material universe. That is the responsibility of Lord Shiva. It is said that to get that power to dissolve the entire universe, Lord Shiva ought all the time meditating and chanting the holy name of the Lord. It is said, Maha Mantra Joy Japata Mahesha Kashi Mukta Hetu. The Lord Shiva always meditating, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Hare. He is always chanting and meditating on the Lord to get the power to give the liberation to the people in the Kashi and also to get the power for the dissolution of the universe. Therefore, the situation now created by him resembles the dust dissolution of the cosmic manifestation. The situation was so fearful as the same condition which existed at the time of total dissolution of the universe. The same situation was there everywhere. All the ghosts and those power and Veerabhadra's follower was also there. We stop here. Any question? So today's only discussion is that having heard Lord Shiva created a personality to punish Daksha. And he created out of anger. So therefore a personality created by Lord Shiva known as the Veerabhadra. So he was also said that he was black in color. Black represents the mode of ignorance because he is created to perform an act which is to be done in the mode of ignorance. Killing or punishing, it is a mode of ignorance. So therefore, when they all coming, the situation was in a horrible situation, like fearful situation, dust coming from all over. The people on the arena, saintly people, priests, everybody was wondering what is happening. So when we commit any offense, we should be ready to face the consequences also. Some saintly people in the arena, they knew that what Daksha Prajapati did against Lord Shiva is wrong, but Out of fear for Daksha Prajapati, they can't say anything. Everybody is afraid of Daksha Prajapati. That's so powerful. Anyone not following his instruction, he can simply curse them. That's why they know. That's why they know though that it is wrong, but they are afraid to say anything to a powerful person. The son of Lord Brahma. That's why they were afraid. Any question? You are welcome to ask. श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय, जगत गुरु शिला प्रपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।